Yeah, yeah. This thing of tribalism, I just don't understand it. In your article, you put it very, very correctly that ZANU PF is still operating on the basis of tribalism.
Yeah.
Maybe just to help people out there who do not really know how ZANU operate on tribal basis. How would you explain that to the people?
There are a number of explanations I can bring, Babangala, but I think I'll choose a number which are very easily understood. Here's my jurisdiction in Tawazinduna. In Tawazinduna, I have a prison training depot. It is the only prison training depot in Zimbabwe. When they come for recruitment, even though my children in Tawazinduna have 5 O levels and 3 A levels and can do everything, they cannot get into that recruitment and selection process to become a prison guard. What they tell me is they say, Baba Ndiweni, a bus came overnight. It was full of people that had already been chosen. When I go over there to the prison training depot on the pass-out parade, and I'm looking at all the recruits who've passed out there, out of a passing out parade of maybe say 400 or 500 individuals, I might only see 1 or 2 Ndebele names amongst those. That is wrong. That's tribalism. Clean cut tribalism. The same with the police training depot that is in Zimbabwe. I have one there in Tawazinduna. It is the second biggest training depot, and after Morris training depot in Harare. The same process happens there. And yet in the documentation that I have, that is written there, it says that both of these 2 institutions must recruit 5% from the local people. We have never got even 1% recruitment. Never. That is raw tribalism that you see in your face. Raw. Such tribalism is dangerous. Very, very dangerous, because it can push a people too far. In my article, I said, the great man of God, Martin Luther King, said, if peace means I do not have my civil rights, I do not want that peace. This is from a man of God, from the pulpit. This is fire and brimstone from the pulpit, holding the Bible. Let's say it again for your readers so they understand it. Martin Luther King said, if peace means I do not have my civil rights, I do not want that peace. I would like ZANU PF to listen to that. Because it is really unacceptable what they're doing, and to constantly, and even the latest one, I was looking at some commission that's been set up, I think the Complaints Commission or Fraud or Corruption Commission coming through, and I look at the names of the last people to be interviewed for those positions. I saw one person from our area, that was Dube. The others, no. Good people, don't get me wrong. I know some of the beloved mouthpieces for ZANU PF are going to say Chief Ndiweni is a tribalist. He pushes tribalism. He does all of those things. I'm not all of those things. I'm just simply bringing to your table what the ZANU PF government is doing, so that you are now well informed about something that is wrong, something that should not be happening in Zimbabwe 2024 after 44 years of independence. This should not be happening, because some of my people are lying in shallow graves in the Zambezi, in shallow graves in the Limpopo, having sacrificed for this so-called Zimbabwe. The descendants of those people must be treated right. They must be treated right. What is currently happening is definitely not what they sacrificed their lives for. Babanka, we need to be given full authority as a people to sit down, to discuss, to have indaba, enkulu, big meeting, whether even if going as far as a referendum amongst ourselves, of how to commemorate all of these places. I was counting the other day that there are over 25 battles, sizable ones in our area.
Okay. We
need to have that time whereby we are the ones going forward in the commemoration of all of these places. And when dealing with that, we will need a sizable budget, a befitting budget to do these items. For example, at Gadadi, there is no other place in Zimbabwe where more blood has been spilled fighting over a nation. Now, as I said in my article, that should have been done in the first 5 years of the office of this government. In the first 5 years, they should have completed that monument.
Yeah.
All that we have is a tiny little rock on the side of Harare Road, which I could do within one morning. For heaven's sake, we are talking about a pivotal point.
Yeah.
Where nation clashed against nation, race clashed against race, culture clashed against culture. The formation of a new system, a new order of government. This is profound. So as a people, we need to be given full charge. And before someone says, oh, yeah, Chief Ndiweni, yes, here's a paper, we've done a commission, you can begin. No. We want the money first. If we're looking at the money to do the whole thing, we want the money first. Like a befitting memorial, say like for Gadadi, would not cost less than $5 million US. Something proper and befitting. That's just for one place to do it right and proper. Because we have examples all over the world where other nations do befitting things. That's why I'm very quick to say will not cost less than $5 million US, just that one place. So that is what we need to be doing, pushing through with that. As a people, we need to push for that, to have that done in that particular way.
Thanks very, very much for coming and share these important messages. Maybe just as a last remark, directing to Mnangagwa about what he is doing or what he has done, what will be your words to him?
I would say to him, if we were sitting together, Emerson, you are now an elderly man. I know you believe in culture. You have said that to me on many occasions, that you believe in culture. The life in you is now setting. Your age is telling that the life is setting in you. There comes a time when people need to do honorable things. For the sake of your own prosperity, for the sake of your own heritage, for your family, for your people, for your clan, you need to leave a good mark. It is the time to show leadership. This is the time to show leadership. There'll be many in ZANU telling you this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, but I know that within yourself, you know the right thing to do. Step back. Step back from this encroachment on this matter. Step back. The people responsible for this matter are there. They know what to do. If you want to assist them from far behind, where you are not seen, where you're not heard. let them do it themselves. The sun is setting on your time. This is the time for you to show leadership so that history is not scathing upon you. That even in your old age, you refused to see the light. That's what I'll say to him.
No, thanks very much.